she was 7. Okay, so I have another video. It's a relationship tip video, and it's going to seem drastic, but I have to go there, okay? I have to go there because it is the truth. Now, I've done a video on this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, about how men and women differ when they break up with someone. When a man breaks up with a woman, or when a woman breaks up with a man, the woman is done. She's like, psh, I'm done. I'm moving on. Blah, 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 blah. When a man breaks up with a woman, he doesn't realize until like a week or two later, or longer, like 3 weeks or a month, that he made a mistake and he wants her back. And in his mind, they're still together, okay? In his mind, he can get her back. And in his mind, that's still his girl, right? So ladies, knowing that, if you want your man to act right, behave, not take you for granted, to get what you want out of him, either may it be a proposal, a step into a more serious relationship, or just, you know, better behavior in the relationship, break up with him. I know it's like, well, what if he goes to another girl? Well, think about this. A man likes challenges. A man will only step up to the plate when he has to, when he is threatened. The threat of losing you will either change him or it will free him to do what he really wants to be doing in the first place. So, ladies, even if you don't want to break up with him, it's about the mental aspect of it all. Break up with him and tell him, you know, I'm serious. I'm not going to play this with you anymore. I'm done with you. Even though you're not really done. You're just giving him the chance to be a man and realize that when it's over, he's going to start thinking, I should have done this. I should have done that. If I do this, she's still mine in my brain. I'm going to get her back. I'm going to do what she wants me to do. You know, da 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 da. And you already know he's coming back. You already know things, how men think. If you've been in a long-term relationship, or if the relationship is really good and you broke up with him because he's not, you know, being the best he can be, then he might take about a couple of weeks to realize that he made a mistake and that he's going to get you back by doing exactly what you want him to do. And you know that you have to be patient and you have to wait on him to figure this out, because most men only want you back after you broke up with them, after you're already done and don't want them and moved on and have another boyfriend, pregnant with the next man's baby, or getting ready to get married or engaged. Your ex-boyfriend still thinks you're with them and they're still steady trying to get you back. You know, it's silly. So, ladies, if you want your man to act right, you're going to have to pretend to break up with him so that he can get it together. And then, you know, you're not really going to be moving on. You're just giving him time to kind of realize what he's going to be missing if he doesn't straighten up. So then when the fake breakup comes to maybe 2 or 3 weeks, then you'll say, you know, you have to make him think that you're moving on. You have to say, you know, I got a job offer. Like, if you don't want to put another man in the mix, use a job offer. You know, I got a job offer and name some city, you know, that's maybe a couple of hours away. I got a job offer in, like, let's say, like, Dallas, and I'm thinking about taking it. And they'll be like, at that point, it will click in their head whether they really want you or not. And they'll be like, oh, really? I thought you were going to stay. I want to work this out. Da, 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 da. You know, it will get their mind right. And even though you don't really have a job offer, it'll get them thinking more and faster about what they need to do. So, I know this is, like, dishonest, but seriously, a woman doesn't need another child that she has to push and say, do this and do that because this is wrong and I want it this way and da, da, da. She's tired of being a mother to her kids, if she has kids, or your kids, or the kids that you had together, and you. You should know as an adult male that it's time to move forward, to do things more responsibly, to get things together. And a lot of men don't realize this until it's too late. Okay? A lot of women want to do this stuff early, get their life in order, get the stuff ducks in a row, and men want to just, procrastinate on certain things. So, ladies, if you want to get your man in line to do certain things, you gotta break up with them, okay? Oldest trick in the book. It works every time. And I know a lot of you ladies are like, well, what if he cheats, or what if he finds someone better, and da 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 da. Well, he was going to do that eventually, because if he wasn't helping you, if he wasn't doing things right the way that you wanted things to be done in the relationship, if he wasn't, compromising with you and planning for the future and doing all the good stuff, then chances are he's going to break up with you eventually anyway. And now that you've broken up with him, you saved him the trouble and yourself the heartbreak. And, that's just worst case scenario. But usually if you're tight, if you're close, if you've been in a long-term relationship and you've come to a standstill because someone doesn't want to discuss this or that, or plan for this or plan for that, or do this or do that, then you have to fake break up with them, okay? Many women do this. And you have to get it in your mind that it's not a real breakup. It's a fake breakup in your mind, okay? But you have to go through the real motions. You have to say, you know what? You got to leave. If y'all live together, you got to give him notice that you got to leave. You got to go stay with your friend. You got to go do something. You got to go. Bye. Even though you know that your goal is to have him back doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, okay? Now, men, don't get mad, because you can do the same thing to a woman. If you have a woman and she's not serious about what you're trying to be about, same thing. It's like, I'm a grown man and I'm really looking for someone I can do this and that with, and we're not on the same page, obviously. So I think we need to take some time. You have to be gentle with the woman, though, because she's super emotional. You got to break it to her gently. I think we need to take some time apart and think about what we really want. This is not a breakup, because in a woman's mind, when you say this is not a breakup, it means it's a breakup, okay? You got to think women. You have to say this is not a breakup. This is just, we're just going to explore ourselves without each other to see if that's the direction that we need to go in. We're going to see if we can live without each other, and if we can't live without each other, then we're going to get back together and we're going to do this thing right, and we're going to compromise, and we're going to try and make it work no matter what. But right now, I'm just feeling that we need some time apart to figure out exactly what we want. And then the girl's going to get mad. She's going to be like, you just want to go cheat. You just want to do this. You just want to do that. And you have to assure her. You have to treat her like, no, it's not that. It's just that I'm really ready to do, something. And I don't know if you're going to be on board with this. If my job if you have a woman and you're like really career oriented and she wants too much of your time while you're still trying to build up and stuff, it's just like, I need someone who's on my team. I need a career-minded woman who understands a man with a career. I need someone who can say, you know what, if you get this really good position out of town, then I'm going to come with you, or I'll come visit you, or I will support you. I don't know, whatever men want from women. I don't know what they want, Whatever it is you're wanting from your woman, you have to let her know that you're not so selfish as to choose for her, her direction in life. You want her to think about what she wants, because you're going to do what you're going to do regardless. You're a man. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm really focused on my career right now. This is what I want. I'm going to be spending a lot of time out. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be trying to get clients. I'm going to be flying. I'm going to be traveling a lot. If you can't handle that, I want you to be able to see what else is out there right now, because this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change. And if you feel like you're happier that way, then great. If not, if you want to be with me, if you want to be on my team, if you want to get together with me, if if you're going to support me in what I'm trying to do, trying to build, then we can do this. Make sure you tell her that there is a happy ending, and it's up to her. It's her choice. But for right now, you need some time. And women will be like, oh my God, is he breaking up with me, or is he going to propose to me after this break? So that's going to keep her, first of all, interested. Second of all, it's going to really start making her think. She's not going to be entertaining too many men if she thinks that you're going to ask her to marry you, or, you know, go to that next step in the relationship after the break. And give a time limit. Don't say whenever. Just say by the end of March, or the end of April, or the end of May, we're going to see how we feel and what we're going to do. You have to give time limits to women because they're crazy, over emotional. Yes, we are. And you have to go really gentle and soft when you do this, men. But women, you don't have to do this for men, because men are just like, if they know too many details, they're already going to know you've planned this whole thing and like strategizing and stuff. Don't let them know your strategy, okay? Men bank on women's emotional outbursts and the way that they feel. So you have to act like that. You have to be upset. You really have to fake it, okay? You got to act. Okay, so, and I know y'all are going to say, well, have you done this before? Yes, I have. Okay. I have done it, and it works. And, you know, you have, first of all, if you really, okay, there's so many people that's hung up on possession and jealousy that they will never get what they want because they're so afraid to lose it, okay? When you're not afraid to lose somebody or something, and they're just, you know, that puts you on a level so high to them. When you're not afraid to lose them, and you are a catch, and you're not afraid to lose them, and they're a catch, and you're not afraid to lose that catch, that says, oh my God, who is this person who just discarded me like I'm some trash? Do you know who I am? You know, when you can do that, that puts you up here, okay? And everybody else who shows them interest, it's not going to be who they're constantly thinking about, oh, would they like this, or will she like this, or will she like that? Why did she do this to me? I don't understand. I mean, everybody else thinks I'm all this and that. You know, when you put someone, when you're not afraid to lose something, you have the world to gain. You ever heard that saying? You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. That's the kind of strategy that you have to use when you want something out of your mate. You can't be afraid to lose them. You got to give them. You got to say, you know what? Let's take a break. I need to do this. I need to do that. If you're a woman, you just break up with them, because men, break is a freedom paper, a temporary freedom paper. Break up is a mental reflection. So women, you have to say break up. Men, you have to say break. Okay? I'm serious, because if you say break to a man, they just think it's you know, it's fun time, you know. Oh, I can take a break. Oh, wow, I'm going to do all the things that I want to do, and I'll be right back, okay? No, they don't think. All they're thinking about is what they're going to do on their break. If they really think you broke up with them, they're going to be contemplating, okay? So, different language for different sexes. So, yeah, if you're not afraid to lose somebody, you have to do that, because eventually, if you're in a relationship and y'all aren't compromising and doing what it takes to be in this relationship in the first place, you're going to lose each other anyway. It's better to say, you know what, I'm going to let you go and figure you out, and I'm going to, you know, blah, 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 blah. And if you really want me, then we're going to be able to grow together instead of growing in opposite directions. Okay? A lot of people come to this point in their relationship where they change. One wants to go in this direction, one wants to go in that direction. Some guys start having midlife crisis and, you know, want to be young again and do this and that. And you just have to let them go. Just bye. Adios. You know, and then like, and a lot of times during the breakup, they'll call you and they'll be like, I can't believe you just got rid of me like that. I'm a good guy. I do this and I do. I'm like, yeah, you are, but you know, it's not good enough. And they're going to be like, so like, how can I be better? How can I be better? You know, if she doesn't like me, would this person like me? They're going to start asking themselves questions. You know, what did I do wrong? Do I just start over into a new relationship? Or what if the new person finds the same thing wrong with me? If I can't work with her, I can't work with them, you know. They're going to start to question, you know. So, that's my little video for today. Comment what you think below. If you think it's sneaky, if you think it's a good idea, if you've done it before and how it works. Men, if someone's done this to you, or you think they've done this to you, or if you've done this to a female, let me know how it came out. Because we all know that you should never take things for granted, and you should never accept something that you do not want, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Bye.